Welcome to episode Dave and the Magic Stick. High above the magical kingdom, twinkling lights sparkled through the cozy village streets. Brave adventurers walked proudly through the town, their shiny armor catching the light. Everyone had cool gear and amazing powers in this wonderful world. Some carried sparkly swords that glowed in the moonlight, but in the corner stood a boy named Dave, watching quietly. Dave spent many nights dreaming of having his own adventure someday. But poor Dave didn't have anyone to play with yet, and that made his heart feel heavy. So he decided to take a long walk through the quiet moonlit streets, hoping that maybe today would be different. Feeling tired and a little lonely, he sat down against a cold stone wall to rest his weary legs. But little did Dave know, something very interesting was about to happen that would change everything. A very popular girl appeared in the town square, surrounded by sparkles, smiles, and lots of admirers. She was always the center of attention wherever she went, and everyone knew her name. Everyone in the whole kingdom wanted to be her friend because she seemed so wonderful. She looked really pretty, with her fancy golden outfit and her shiny magical accessories. Her friends leaned in close to whisper something secret to her, and they all giggled together. She slowly turned around with a curious and mischievous look spreading across her pretty face. Dave was just walking by all alone, completely minding his own business, not expecting anything. The girl noticed the lonely boy in the shadows and suddenly got a very sneaky idea. She started walking gracefully toward Dave with the biggest, sweetest smile on her face. Now they were walking together through the streets, and Dave simply couldn't believe his amazing luck.
Come with me. I want to help you.
Dave happily held her hand, feeling so joyful and excited for the very first time in his whole life. They walked together through the winding cobblestone streets, going deeper into the quiet part of town. But soon they ended up in a very quiet and empty little spot where nobody else was around. They stopped walking, and suddenly something in the air felt very different and strange now.
Where are we going?
But where exactly are we going? Dave asked curiously, starting to feel a little worried.
Nowhere special.
Bright, sparkly magic suddenly appeared swirling all around her hands, glowing pink and purple. Dave's eyes went super wide with total surprise as he realized what was happening. Oh no. Before he could do anything, she zapped him with a silly but mean magical spell. Poor Dave tumbled backward through the air and landed right on his bottom with a big thump. He sat there on the cold, hard ground, feeling so confused and hurt about what just happened. A single sad tear rolled slowly down his cheek. That wasn't very nice at all, he thought. The mean girl laughed. Poor little Dave just sat there all alone. Dave sat up slowly. His wooden stick began to glow. Magical sparkles swirled around him, lifting him into the air. He arrived in a beautiful garden filled with colorful butterflies. A rainbow stretched across the bright blue sky.
This place is incredible.
Dave stood amazed, looking at the flowers all around him. A friendly dragon appeared flying high in the sky above. The dragon swooped down toward Dave with a happy smile. The dragon's big, kind eyes sparkled as it looked at Dave. Dave climbed onto the dragon's back, holding on tight.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Together, they flew up into the endless sky. They soared through the clouds, laughing with joy.
What an amazing day!
They flew over the tiny village far below them. As evening came, the dragon looked at the beautiful sunset. Dave gazed at the stars and said, "This is just the beginning." The little dragon rested on Dave's shoulder as they watched the sky. The end. The morning sun rises over the magical garden, painting the sky in shades of gold. Delicate flowers bloom across the meadow, their petals glistening with morning dew. A friendly dragon rests peacefully among the flowers. Dave sleeps soundly, cradled by the garden's gentle magic. A crystal river flows through the garden, its waters sparkling in the sunlight. The dragon stirs awake, stretching its magnificent wings. Dave's eyes flutter open as morning light touches his face.
Good morning, buddy. Hi. This place is incredible.
Dave begins to walk through the enchanted garden, taking in its beauty.
Did my stick bring me here?
Did my stick bring me here? The dragon gestures playfully, inviting Dave to follow.
Where are we going?
A serene pond reflects the sky like a mirror of dreams. Dave stands in awe before
This place is incredible.
an ancient stone pillar stands before them, covered in mysterious symbols. The dragon points meaningfully at Dave's glowing magic stick. Dave examines his stick, sensing its deep connection to this sacred place. A vision
The
appears,
stick belongs here?
revealing a magnificent kingdom floating in the clouds. Dragons of every color once filled these skies, living in peace and harmony. The wise elder dragon watches over his kingdom, but darkness looms on the horizon. Then darkness came and destroyed everything. The dragon remembers losing its family. Dave feels the dragon's deep pain. The dragon is the only one left. Dave moves closer with care. You're not alone anymore. Hope returns to the dragon's eyes. I promise to always be here. The dragon smiles through its tears. They stand together by the waterfall. The dragon looks at Dave warmly. Dave raises his magic stick high. The dragon wants to teach him. They find an open clearing. The dragon shows a small flame. Dave waves the stick but fails. A faint glow begins to appear. Golden magic swirls all around. The dragon cheers him on. Dave rests for a moment. He stands up to try again. Dave focuses all his energy. A magical butterfly comes to life. Real butterflies dance around Dave. The dragon celebrates with joy. The evening sky turns golden. Dave practices making more magic. The dragon watches with pride. Golden sparkles flow beautifully. Dave sits, happy but tired. The dragon sits beside him. Dave admires the sunset. The dragon opens its wings wide. Dave feels deeply grateful. The dragon looks majestic and proud. Together they fly into the sky. As the sun rose over the magical garden, Dave slowly opened his eyes. He looked around, taking in the beauty of this enchanted place. One last time, nearby, his friend the dragon stirred awake. Dave walked over to bid farewell to his loyal companion. The wise dragon understood without words needing to be spoken. Dave held his magic stick, feeling its warm glow in his hands. With a gentle wave, the stick began to glow brighter. A shimmering portal appeared before him,
Goodbye, friend.
a gateway back to his world. Dave stepped through and found himself back in the familiar village square. He walked toward the outskirts of town, ready to explore. The trees swayed gently as Dave strolled down the peaceful path. Something in the distance caught his attention. An old man struggled to carry a heavy basket of fruits and vegetables.
Wait, let me help you?
The old man looked up surprised by the kind offer. Dave reached out his hand to help. Gratefully, the old man accepted, rising slowly to his feet. Dave lifted the basket with ease, carrying it for his new friend.
You are very kind. It's no problem at all. My cottage is just ahead.
They arrived at a small cottage with flowers in the garden. The old man offered Dave some bread as thanks.
Please take this as thanks.
No, thank you. I'm just happy to help.
With a warm smile, the old man waved goodbye. Dave continued on his way, feeling good about helping others. He noticed a small boy with blonde hair crying by the village. Well, Dave knelt beside the child,
What's wrong, little one?
his heart filled with concern.
My toy fell in the well.
Dave thought for a moment, then looked at his magic stick. He held the stick over the well and it began to glow. Magically, the toy rose from the depths of the well. The boy's face lit up with pure joy as he grabbed his toy. Overcome with gratitude, the boy hugged Dave tightly. Nearby villagers watched in amazement, whispering to each other. They pointed at Dave, impressed by his kindness. Dave waved goodbye and walked away, humble as always.
Good luck out there.
As sunset painted the sky in shades of orange, Dave found a quiet hilltop. He sat under a great oak tree looking down at the peaceful village. In the clouds above, he could almost see his dragon friend watching over him. Dave smiled, knowing that no matter how far apart they were, their friendship would last forever.
I will be back soon,
The sun
friend.
dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow across the land. Dave sat in peaceful silence, grateful for all he had experienced. Our hero continued his journey through the ancient kingdom. The path wound through tall pine trees under a bright blue sky. Dave walked with confidence, his magic stick firmly in hand. Before him stretched a beautiful valley surrounded by towering mountains, but high above hidden cracks were forming in the rock face. Without warning, a massive boulder broke free and came crashing down. Dave looked up in shock as the ground shook beneath his feet. The boulder slammed into the path, blocking it completely. Travelers, merchants, and families found themselves trapped on both sides. Dave approached the boulder, studying it
there's
carefully.
something
The
hidden.
villagers watched with doubt, wondering what this boy could do. Dave raised his magic stick, and it began to glow with golden light. A brilliant beam shot up into the clouds above. The sky
being
parted, and from the heavens a dragon
Hi
emerged.
there! I'm your friendly mountain guardian. My son.
The crowd screamed in fear at the sight of the great beast, but the dragon landed gently beside Dave, its eyes full of wisdom.
Dave, that stone's not going anywhere.
Flames erupted from its mouth, engulfing the massive rock. The stone glowed red-hot under the incredible heat. Cracks spread across the boulder as it began to split apart. With a thunderous explosion, the rock shattered into 1,000 pieces. The trapped travelers stared in disbelief at the cleared path. Joy erupted as everyone cheered and celebrated. The dragon roared triumphantly, its voice echoing across the mountains. The valley was clear once more, the path now open to all. Dave smiled humbly as villagers thanked him. Grateful travelers rushed through, eager to continue their journeys. The dragon spread its wings and soared back into the clouds. Dave waved goodbye to his loyal friend, watching until it disappeared. But then a familiar voice called out from the crowd. It was the old man, the very one Dave had helped before Dave waved warmly. His heart filling with unexpected joy, the old man rushed forward, tears of happiness in his eyes. As the golden evening light painted the sky, they stood together grateful. To be continued. Dave and the old man walked together through the peaceful countryside. They had been traveling for many days, becoming close friends along the way.
Look, Dave, my village.
A beautiful village nestled in the green valley came into view. The old man's heart filled with hope as they reached the village gate. Together they entered the place the old man had longed to see.
After so much trouble, I'm finally home.
Elder back home.
This is Dave. He saved my life.
Dave smiled shyly, not used to such attention. Dave walked through the crowd. Villagers
Good luck out
decided
there.
to welcome their hero with a welcoming party. As the sun set, Dave welcome party starts. Villagers prepared a great feast to celebrate. Music and laughter filled the village square. The children took an instant liking to their new hero. Dave played with them, feeling truly happy for the first time in ages. The old man watched with pride, knowing he had found a true friend. But the peaceful celebration was about to be shattered.
Hold your ground.
A royal messenger arrived with urgent news. The villagers gathered anxiously around the knight.
By royal decree, the princess claims the Golden Garden.
golden flowers will be used for royal healing treatment.
The Golden Garden was more than just beautiful. The villagers used its flowers to make medicine. Without it, they could not survive illness.
I am the elder of this village.
They stood united against the coming threat.
We're ready. Together.
I must find the hidden path. This place feels like a secret
The entrance
realm.
to the Golden Garden glowed with ancient power. Dave stepped inside, feeling the magic all around him. He raised his stick, calling upon an old friend. A beam of golden light shot into the night sky. From the clouds, a familiar friend appeared. The dragon landed gracefully among the glowing flowers.
My friend! I need your help! We can't let her take the Golden Garden. It belongs to everyone. I'll guard it my life, but we must act now.
I'm ready to help.
The dragon understood and agreed to help. Together they made a powerful alliance. The next morning dawned peaceful, but tension filled the air. A royal carriage approached, bringing trouble to the village. The villagers watched nervously, knowing what was coming. The carriage stopped, and silence fell over the crowd. The princess emerged, looking down at them with disdain.
Hand over the Golden Garden, or face my wrath.
The villagers trembled before the princess's anger, but the old man...
This garden belongs to our village. You cannot take it.
Dave stepped forward, his courage unwavering.
If you want it, you will have to go through me. Try me. You dare challenge me.
Hand over the Golden Garden now.
Her soldiers marched forward, swords drawn and ready. The villagers trembled in fear, holding each other close. The old man watched helplessly.
We need the Golden Garden. We can't survive without it.
But Dave stood firm, gripping her magic stick tightly. He raised the glowing stick high into the sky. Golden light burst through the clouds like heaven itself had opened. The knights paused, staring up in confusion. The princess watched in disbelief as the sky transformed.
What is happening?
The villagers looked up, hope returning to their eyes. From the clouds, a small dragon emerged, flying gracefully. The dragon soared over the village, circling protectively, ready to defend. Ready to protect Golden Garden because, without it, people can't survive any illness or disease. The princess fell to the ground, shocked by what she saw.
What a dragon!
How is this possible? What?
Dark magic swirled around her as she unleashed her powers. The sky turned black, and a tornado formed above. Darkness consumed the village for a terrifying moment.
That stupid dragon doesn't scare me! What a
But Dave and her dragon stood united against the darkness. The princess attacked with all her magical strength. Dave raised her stick, creating a shield of pure light.
You can do magic?
Doubt filled her mind as she realized she could not win.
You? That's impossible.
Dave spoke calmly,
Are you done?
asking if she was finished. She offered her hand in peace and forgiveness, but the princess slapped it away.
Don't you dare pity me.
Too proud to accept. Dave stepped back, understanding her choice.
Let's go home, buddy.
The princess stood alone, defeated and humiliated. A horse and carriage arrived to take her away. The princess vowed revenge as the carriage departed.
I will come back. You wait!
The children ran to Dave, cheering with joy. The princess disappeared into the distance. The entire village celebrated their freedom.
Thank you. You saved us all. Quote.
The old man thanked Dave with tears in his eyes. As evening came, the village prepared a celebration. Paper lanterns were lit, glowing warmly everywhere. The villagers danced together under the stars. Dave enjoyed a well-deserved meal, smiling peacefully. The little dragon slept soundly, tired from the battle. The old man watched proudly, grateful for their heroes. Night fell gently over the peaceful village, but far away, a dark castle stood under stormy skies. The princess sat alone, planning her terrible revenge.
This is not over! I will have my revenge!
A beautiful sunny morning greeted the peaceful village. Dave woke up in his small cottage, stretching happily. He stepped outside, breathing in the fresh morning air. The village children spotted him and ran over excitedly. The little dragon chased butterflies in the meadow.
Dave did so much for us. Let's show him our gratitude. Let's do whatever we can, together for Dave.
With every stitch, they poured their love into creating the perfect gift for Dave. Each plank they placed was a promise of a warm home for their young hero. Children giggled while picking colorful flowers. Everyone worked together with joy in their hearts. The dragon could feel the love in the air and twirled around joyfully.
Where is everyone?
He looked around curiously, wondering what was happening. Evening came and warm lanterns lit up the village. The villagers finished their preparations with proud smiles. The next morning,
Dave, come, we have something to show you!
the children ran to wake Dave. They pulled him by the hands excitedly. Dave followed them with his dragon, curious and happy.
Good morning, Dave, our hero. Without you, our golden garden couldn't be saved. Let's us show our gratitude for our hero, Dave.
It's not as valuable as what you did for us, but here.
We made this overnight. I hope you will like your new home, Hero Dave.
The whole village stood gathered, smiling warmly at him.
What a home? Really?
Our hero deserves the finest clothes. We made these with love just for you. Hero Dave! Hero Dave! Hero Dave! Savior of our village!
The dragon danced and roared with joy. The whole village celebrated as one big family. Dave put on his new clothes and jumped happily. He ran toward the golden garden with his dragon. The garden bloomed with magical golden sparkles. The old man smiled and shared his wisdom.
This is our golden garden, Dave. It gives us flowers to make medicines. It is very precious to us.
Dave knelt down and planted a flower with his dragon. All the villagers joined them, planting flowers together. The golden garden grew even more beautiful. With the day's work done, everyone headed back to the village, as the sun painted the sky in warm colors. A great feast was prepared with delicious food. Everyone sat together, eating and laughing joyfully. The dragon played with the happy children. Night came, and paper lanterns floated into the starry sky. Dave looked up at the stars and smiled peacefully. He finally had a home and a family. To be continued. A single snowflake drifted down from the gray sky. Soon thousands of snowflakes danced through the air, covering the village in white.
Is that snow?
He ran to the window and gasped at the magical sight outside. With a burst of excitement, Dave rushed out to meet the snow. He stood still, watching the gentle snowflakes fall all around him. With a playful grin, Dave scooped up snow and made his first snowball.
I made it a snowball. It's so cold in my hands.
Not far away, the little dragon stirred awake.
Come, let's play. I just learned to make snowball.
He took his first curious steps into the cold, fluffy snow, loving the feeling. The dragon rolled and tumbled in the snow with joy. One by one, the village children came running outside. Laughter filled the air as they played in the winter wonderland. Dave joined the children.
Hi there.
Hello.
Great day, isn't it? Let's go play in the snow.
And soon everyone was having fun together. With a mischievous smile, Dave made another perfect snowball.
Here comes a snowball. Get ready for it.
He threw it, and it landed right on the dragon's face. The dragon, not to be outdone, tried to make his own snowball.
Oh no, I see what you're gonna do now.
It flew through the air and hit Dave. The children's laughter echoed through the snowy village. Soon, everyone gathered to build the biggest snowman they could. Even the dragon helped, rolling a giant snowball across the snow. Together, they built the most wonderful snowman the village had ever seen. The snowman stood tall and proud in the village square. The kind old man stepped out of his cottage with a warm smile.
Come now, children. You'll catch a cold. I made some hot tea to warm you up.
He brought hot tea, and Dave sipped it gratefully, his cheeks rosy from the cold. The tired dragon began to yawn, feeling sleepy after all the fun. As the day came to an end,
Let's get inside now, kids. It's getting dark now.
the sun began to set over the village. The sky glowed with beautiful shades of orange and pink.
Good night. See you all in the next episode.
The little dragon curled up and drifted off to a peaceful sleep. A peaceful, snowy morning dawned over the village. Dave slowly opened his eyes and woke from his dreams. He stepped outside into the fresh winter air. The villagers were dancing joyfully, celebrating in the snow. Everyone was decorating their homes with wreaths and ribbons. Dave looked around in wonder at all the excitement.
Why is there so much decoration? I don't understand.
Ah, young one, they are preparing for Christmas.
Christmas? What is Christmas?
Let me tell you a beautiful story. Christmas is a very special time of year. It is a time for giving and kindness. Most importantly, Christmas is about love. We give gifts to the people we love. And Christmas is about family being together.
Gifts?
Gifts? Like presents? And family being together?
The little dragon stretched and woke up, ready to play. Dave lovingly patted his faithful dragon friend.
You are part of our family now, Dave. And you too, little dragon. You're family too.
Thank you, Elder. We are so grateful to finally be part of a family.
Dave, Christmas is coming in just 3 days, on the 25th of December.
I don't know what I want to do for Christmas. I know what I want to do. I'll make gifts for everyone I love.
With a burst of energy, Dave ran through the snowy streets. The dragon happily chased after him, full of joy.
Okay, first I'll make a list of all the gifts I want to give. The elder, the villagers, and yes, I should definitely give something to the princess too.
Finally tired, the little dragon drifted off to sleep. As night fell, the village glowed with warm lights. The kind elder walked peacefully through the snowy streets. The villagers put the final touches on their decorations. Dave gazed at the beautifully decorated village. The dragon looked content and happy. Dave smiled warmly, grateful for everything he had. The village looked truly magical, ready to celebrate Christmas. A beautiful winter morning dawned over the peaceful village. Dave woke up with a heart full of excitement.
Yay, time to start the day. Let's go.
Today was the day he would make gifts for everyone he loved.
Let me write down everyone I want to give a gift to.
He sat at his table and began to write a list: elder, dragon, villagers, and the princess. With his list complete,
Perfect! Now I know exactly who to make gifts for.
Dave gathered his materials.
First, I'll make something warm for Elder. He needs something to keep him warm in winter.
First, he would make something warm for the elder. With careful hands, Dave began knitting a soft wool scarf. The little dragon watched curiously as Dave worked. Finally, the scarf was complete.
There! A beautiful brown wool scarf for Elder.
A perfect gift for the elder.
Now for my little dragon. I know, you loves berries and treats.
There! A special treat pouch just for you.
Now for the villagers, something they can all share.
I'll carve wooden star ornaments for them.
For the villagers, Dave carved beautiful wooden star ornaments, each one carved with care, a piece of his heart in every star. The curious dragon tried to sniff the ornaments. Now came the most special gift of all.
Now the princess. What would she like?
A gift for the princess.
Maybe something beautiful like flowers.
Dave carefully crafted a beautiful flower hair ornament. Delicate dried flowers tied with a soft ribbon. With all the gifts complete, Dave wrapped them carefully. The dragon tried to peek.
Look at all these gifts! I'm so proud!
Dave gathered the colorful cloth, ready to begin. With careful hands, he started crafting each gift. He made small pouches, filling each one with special treasures. One by one, Dave wrapped each gift with love. The little dragon helped arrange all the gifts together. Soon, a beautiful pyramid of presents stood on the table. Dave carefully lifted the stack of wrapped gifts and placed them safely inside the wooden chest, ready for Christmas. Dave hid the wrapped presents in a secret corner of the cottage. as sunset painted the sky in golden hues. Dave looked out at the peaceful village with a grateful heart. Just 2 more days until Christmas. 2 more days until he could share his love with everyone.
I can't wait to give everyone their gifts. Just 2 more days until Christmas. This is going to be the best Christmas ever.
It was Christmas morning. The village was covered in snow, and there was joy everywhere. Dave's eyes opened, and he jumped up excitedly. Today was Christmas Day. He was so happy. His little dragon friend was already awake, wagging its tail with excitement. Dave hugged his dragon and said, "Merry Christmas, my friend." Then he ran quickly to the big wooden treasure chest where he had hidden all the gifts. He opened the chest and saw all the colorful wrapped presents he had made with his own hands. Dave carefully took out each gift one by one and put them in a cloth bag. The little dragon was jumping around excitedly, very curious about all the presents. Dave and his dragon friend stepped outside. Snow was falling gently. The village was festive. Christmas decorations were everywhere. First, Dave went to the elder's cottage. He knocked on the door, and the elder opened it, surprised and happy to see him.
Good morning, Dave.
Dave handed him a wrapped gift. The elder unwrapped it. Inside was a warm brown wool scarf that Dave had knitted himself. Tears came to the elder's eyes. He wrapped the scarf around his neck and hugged Dave tightly. "Thank you so much, my boy," the elder said warmly. Then Dave went to the village center where all the villagers had gathered. He gave everyone small wrapped gifts, wooden star ornaments he had carved himself. All the villagers unwrapped their gifts and were overjoyed. They thanked Dave and hugged him with gratitude. Now Dave looked at his little dragon friend. He gave the dragon a special gift, a pouch of colorful berries. The dragon opened the pouch and jumped with pure joy at seeing the berries inside. It happily ate the berries and wagged its tail excitedly. Then the dragon jumped on Dave and licked his face. They were both so happy together. Now there was one last gift remaining, the most special one. Dave looked toward the castle in the distance. Someone special lived there. Dave and his dragon walked along the snowy path toward the castle. At the castle gates, Dave felt a little nervous. The guard recognized him and let him enter. There she stood in the courtyard, the beautiful girl with flowing pink hair wearing golden armor. Dave slowly walked toward her, a wrapped gift in his hands. This is for you, Dave said shyly. She took the gift and gently unwrapped it. Inside was a beautiful flower hair ornament that Dave had made himself. Her eyes lit up with wonder. It was so beautiful. She placed the flower in her hair. It looked absolutely stunning. Then she hugged Dave. "Thank you so much," she said softly. Dave's face turned red. He was incredibly happy. The little dragon was wagging its tail with joy. Evening was approaching. The sun began to set. Dave and his dragon returned to the village. Their hearts were full of happiness. Back home, Dave sat by the warm fire and rested. His dragon friend curled up by the fire and fell asleep peacefully. Dave looked out the window. Snow was falling, stars were twinkling. This was the most beautiful Christmas of his life.